Hey guys, and welcome back. This is going to be episode 5 in the tutorial series. Last episode we went over how we built the log cart. We got the drying rack up, so we're drying out meat. I explained to you biofuel, so here we have our chests. We've got some meat already started in one. We've got another chest over here. And we're going to let that go bad so that we have fuel for the mineral extractor. We also went over bulk crafting, making the bow, making the workbench. We went over smelting, as you can see here. We've got some stuff smelting up on the forges. Finish up the last of the ingots that we need for mineral extractors. And since the last video, there's been an update to the game. So for forging now, for this ingot, we can just hold down the Alt button and right click and it'll automatically move to our inventory. You can do the same thing to place items on here like rocks or any type of single item, so a rock or ore type. You can't do it with stacks yet. And with that said, he also went ahead and he added a new forge. So that's under placeables others. It's called the Brick Forge. It takes 50 dry bricks and 10 iron ingots to make. We'll go over that once we get to that point. But for now, we're just going to keep working with these forges. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and made up a bunch of iron ingots for us, like I said I would. So let's go ahead and get our mineral extractor started. This will be the first one. We're going to make one right here in the current area that we're in. So we're going to go press I to go to inventory, go to placeables, others, mineral extractor. I like to place mine like this. You can place it however you want to. Remember, just use the mouse wheel to rotate for what direction you want. Press E to place it down. And we're actually going to build 2 right here, but I'm going to move 1 outside because that was part of the update also. We won't have to keep smelting stone all the time. So we're going to leave 1 here. So as y'all know, this is where we're currently located. This is actually, let's get out the screen. Okay, so this is actually a copper area. And you can tell that by, let me see if I get a pickaxe on me. Alright, so let's grab us a pickaxe. Let's go ahead and grab us a spear too, just for safety measure. Alright, so with the pickaxe, we're going to run over here. So if you're on one of these flat zones, one of these pickaxe areas, they're all flat. And they usually have a pond with them. So if you go over here to the stone that's located in this area, as you can see, I've already knocked most of these out. But we'll just go ahead and knock this one out. And when you break it, it should give you one of the ore types for what that zone is. Otherwise, you can go online and there's maps posted. But see how it dropped as a copper ore? So we know that this is a copper zone. Alright, so I'm going to grab up all this stone. I don't want to waste it. And there we go. Because we need to make a bunch of arrows because it's going to be time to go to... I mean, my stick holders are full, so I'm just going to put them in a crate for now. And let's see. Our stick holders and stone holders. We'll just stack them in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab us 20 ingots. So you can either load up your inventory with them, which we're going to do both. We're going to load the inventory. It's either 2 pounds each. We can't hold a ton of weight, so we'll just grab a couple. And then we're going to grab the crate that's full of them too. And you do that just by pressing the N key as in November. So let's go ahead and press E to load these up. And I'm just holding down the Alt button and doing a right click and it's moving it into my inventory. There's 20 of that because this is going to take 20 iron ingots and 8 planks each. Right, so we need 7 more. We're just going to let crate there. There's 7 of those. Alright, and another cool thing with the crates, if you press N to move it again, we can take it over here, and I'm going to use this for my biofuel, so I'm just going to stack this on top of this crate. That's part of the new update as well, so that we can stack items on top of items. Alright, so let's go grab 16 planks from over here. Got an enemy. Hopefully you made your bow and some arrows like I showed in the last video, so you just aim in and pop them in the head. One shot will instantly kill them. And we'll loot that. Just gave it some fat. Alright. So you got 8 of those. And what, 7 of those? 5. Let's move this over. So we've got 15. Oh, wait, 15? Oh, alright. Oh yeah, we did need one more. That's my bad. So load this up, and we'll load this up. We'll grab that last plank. Can't do math today. Struggle's real. Alright. And I like to grab mine off of separate saw benches. So if I'm gonna do some other big craft, I can go ahead and they just load up like 3 logs at a time. Okay, so we've got these made now. So if you press E to open the inventory on it, it says add oil here. So eventually we'll make oil extractors once we get power, but for now all we have is biofuel. 4 biofuel or 4 oil will max out this, and then you hit power on, it'll start extracting. You can hit the extract stone only button and it'll give you just rocks if you want to use rocks to smelt into iron fragments. But this one will give us, with this unchecked, it'll give you copper, stone, and coal. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We should have a little bit of biofuel I made. We've got 1, so 3 of these spoiled foods on the workbench will make us biofuel. So that's 2, 3, and that'll be 4. So we'll go inside to our workbench, go to our food menu, and we'll place these on the workbench 3 at a time, and that's 1 biofuel per. Alright, so we get that made up. We'll run out here, press E on this again, hold, we made 5, my bad, but we'll hold shift down and we'll break the stack. It'll then take the 4, drag it here, place it. You'll see the white line showing that the oil is full. Power on, you'll see the timer start, and every 5 minutes it's going to be producing oil. And you can hear it running. Alright, so while that's working, we're going to throw this other oil. I guess we could run both of them for now where they're at. That way we get some copper. So that'll be 3 and that'll be 4. Let's go ahead and get that other one started just so it's working. Drag the oil onto it, power it on, and then we'll just let those run. While those are running, another thing to do that we need to be have going pretty soon in the game too is we'll come in here, we'll go to food, and we'll build us a couple of plant beds. And with these plant beds, if they're outdoors like these will be, they will die in the wintertime. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little too perfect with my placement here. But they will die in the wintertime. But throughout the rest of the year, if you have something planted in them, every time it rains, they'll automatically water themselves. So we're going to need a bunch of planks for that, 8 each. And so when it rains, it'll water itself, and our crops will grow. So then you can get your watermelons, you can get your cucumbers, pretty much any crop you have that you've harvested. So hopefully you've been saving all your seeds, and when they die in the winter, you don't get the seeds back, but every time you harvest off of it, you get seeds back. You can also manually water these using your flask or your canteen if you have one. But we don't have aluminum yet, so we don't have the bigger one just yet. So it'll take a couple of trips to get it watered. All we're going to do is load this thing up with planks and just let the rain do it. Alright, so well, we're only going to build 4 for now just to show how it works. And I'm going to want to do 2 watermelons and 2 melons. I like melons because they give energy, and I like watermelons because they give water. At the same note, watermelons and melons are also used to increase our stamina to max, which is 200. And to do that, we're going to need a food prep table. So we're going to go ahead and build that. So I like to put mine inside, so we'll press I, go to the book, placeables, food, and then you have the food prep table. We're just going to stick this, we'll just stick it in front of this window for now. Alright, so that's going to need 2 wood logs and 10 planks. Let's see, we got some planks on us. We need 2 more planks and the 2 wood logs. Don't think we have an axe left on us, so let's grab a stick and a rock. So do we have room for it? We do. Go to our crafting. 1 rock, 1 stick makes an axe. In slot 2, so we'll go to slot 2. We need 2 of these. And then we'll come up here, we'll grab one of these small trees. And we'll just keep the log with us for now in case, the extra log with us for now in case we need it for something else. And we'll just run into here, throw the logs on there, blast 2 planks, and there's our food prep table. We're gonna eat this guy out here, and we'll go back in here and then press E on the food table. So if we had watermelon and melons, we could place those onto here with an aluminum can, or no, yeah, with an aluminum can, and it would make be able to make fruit salad. And that'll give us +1 to our stamina. Like I said, 200 stamina, 200 health is cap. Every time you die, you'll lose 5 hit points from your maximum. So we'll try not dying. Alright, so we've got the mineral extractors, we've got the planters, we've got the food prep table. Our next step would be to get more arrows. We need to also get more food because wintertime's coming. So like I said, we're going to build 3 drying racks. That'll be enough to get us through winter without having to do much hunting. And we're going to need rope for that. We're going to need sticks, and we will need... We can actually go ahead and store these seeds back into here. Put our fat up. And let's see, plant fiber. We'll put you there. Alright, let's see, we need 2 iron ingots. Because you want to prioritize food for winter. And we still have not gone to get blueprints yet. Like I said, those are located in villages across the map. Let's grab some sticks. And but we don't need those. Like right now, you just want to focus on getting set up and ready for wintertime. Now you can go raid those to get some good stuff really quick and easy, but to me, it's not the best way to do things. And this way, anything you kill for meat, tallow, or not tallow, but fat that makes tallow, you'll have a place to store all your extra meat that you're not using for biofuel. Because again, to get biofuel, the best way to do it is to go fishing and harvest your fish and then just stack them up in the boxes. Now these don't burn fuel super fast, so as you can see, it takes a while. We've already got 1 piece of coal off this one, and this one's still working. Let's see what he's going to give us. But with that, actually he's almost done, right? We need to go ahead and see what else we want to build next. We're going to organize this eventually. Get all the crates stacked up and put on top of each other and out of the floor. You can still build the shelf for them, which makes them look better. Placing them is a little bit awkward. It just takes a little bit of time. And we got a Vambi coming, so we'll pull our bow back out. Always keep your bow and arrows on you. Oh, and she got stuck. And the stone arrows, 50% chance to break. So as you see, that one broke, so we don't get it back. Once we get the blueprint for the advanced workbench, we'll make the actual bone arrows instead of the stone arrows, and those will not break. So let's throw our sticks back up. They're just taking up a bunch of space. She gave us feathers. We'll store those. We'll store that. All right. What do we want to make next? So the next thing we should make is going to be. Let me see. We do need another storage holder. We could build shelves to hold our ingots, but for right now, I'm just going to keep using the chest just because we have so many. Now the stone crate, this is what you want to do for gathering stone up if you need to get some stone to make sand and stuff. And that's going to be 8 planks and 1 iron ingot. It's always good to keep a couple of those around. And let's go grab those 8 planks. And the stone crate's just like the crate. You can fill it full of stone and it holds like 40 stones. And you can just move like I said, you can move them around. And that's plenty of, more than enough planks. But yeah, you can move it around so that you can get past the weight requirements for now. And it's just a basket, like I said, you just put stones in it. It'll hold them. It'll fill up as you add and remove stones. Let's see, so we're just getting coal right now. That's fine. Because we're worried about wintertime coming, we're going to need to get more iron. And when we get the more iron, we're going to want to build the heater, which is the coal heater, which this coal heater should be plenty with 1 piece of coal to get us through winter and to heat this entire room. But that's going to be 10 ingots, which I do not believe we have enough right at this very moment. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. We have just enough. We'll go ahead and build that out. And then for that, we can grab this 1 piece of coal. You can hold down right, or Alt, and then right click, and it'll move it to our inventory. And it'll just put it there, and you can just light it with the lighter whenever you get ready. So now we're ready for, now this room's ready for wintertime. So if we get hit by a flash freeze, we'll just shut the doors, turn the heater on, or you can turn the forges on. For this room, they're probably more than enough. Alright, and then from there, we should be in pretty good shape as far as our crops go. We're going to eventually want to build the greenhouse and the water house. But as you see, those are really expensive items, and they're going to take things that we can't make yet. The mixer you don't need to worry about. We'll get to that later. We can if we wanted to. I don't know if I have any fragments left. I don't believe I do. I guess we could make some really quick. any fragments? We do not have any fragments. But for lighting, if you want more light around your base, if you come into here and you go to furniture, you can build a fire pot. And these little things produce a pretty good amount of light, and they're stackable, so you can put them on top of things like chests. Like, let me see if I get that. You can set it on top of chests, you can put it on tables. And they look really nice, and like I said, they provide a really good light source. But for right now, we can go ahead and add the plant fibers, but we don't have enough fragments on us. Grab this partial stack. Wrong crate. Yeah, and you want to keep your sand. I know sand's easy to make, but you want to save your sand because eventually we're going to mix it with the clay, and that's how we're going to make some more advanced stuff for upgrading on walls and doors. That's what you'll use to make concrete and bricks. But like I said, we need more iron and stuff for that, so that's probably what I'm going to do in the next video, or in between this video and the next one, is I'll craft up a bunch of different iron items, or get items ready, just make a lot more ingots like I had here. Probably get another 40 or so together. But yeah, from there you should be pretty good to start. If you want to, you can go ahead and start exploring villages. I would make sure when you go to explore villages, you take a crate with you. And you also have plenty of arrows, especially if you're using the stone arrows. You're going to want to have probably 30 of those because you're going to break a lot. And I will go over that too. Personally, I don't like going to the villages until until my house is fully set up and ready. We will be getting a blood moon here really soon, like in the next day or two, because we're on day 8. And from there, you also want to make sure that you have enough plant fibers, and maybe go ahead and build that out. But you're going to want to build a winter coat and get your snow pants ready so you can survive the winter time. Because if it starts snowing and you don't have any clothes, you're going to freeze to death on the outside. You'll start taking cold damage. But like I said, if y'all been following along with the help series so far, you should be in really, really good shape to get started and survive. If you like this video, be sure to leave a comment below, like and sub to the channel, and I'll get more content out. If you want to see more advanced stuff because you're ahead of where I'm currently at on the help guide, check out my other The Infected channel, and I've got advanced building over there, and I'm on day 172. I go over Vambi attacks, how to fight those without a fence, in case you're on a maximum blood moon and you don't want to keep having to repair your buildings and everything. I've also got crafting guides for making bandages, tallow, bulk crafting, and anything else you could want to do. Plus how to build larger buildings with more advanced features, like maybe you want to add some shape to it so it's not just a big old box and square. But I will catch you guys on the next video. Like I said, we'll probably go over how to get our drying racks and stuff started, and a couple other things like clothing. And then the one after that, we should move on into blueprints. So look forward to hearing from you guys, and like I said, be sure to drop me some comments below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys.